Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are going to be going back in time to day 50 of the SF route. I think it's the Standard Foundation. I don't remember what it is. I really can't remember that name for the life of me. But yeah, we just got through the good ending, the best ending, the true ending. That is the ending. It is canonically the ending for Hiruko and Takumi. We did that one 2 episodes ago. Last episode, we got the bad ending, where it was basically the same, except we couldn't satisfy Ava, and that is a big part. Ava should be alive with her daughter, and that would be better for everybody. But alas, we just blew up everybody. It was very sad, and Ava's going to go on a killing spree, I guess. I don't know how, but I suspected that she was gonna, like, because if she like breaks her finger, she could blow up. We saw that from the murder mystery route. I assumed she was gonna do that right there and just kill everybody in the room. I thought that would have also been really cool. But we're going back in time, day 50. So here we're going to decide what we're going to do. Are we going to go to the coming of age timeline to get Darumi's her number, or are we going to go to the serial killer timeline to try to confront ourselves again? So this time we're going to the serial killer timeline. I'm hoping that we could get more answers, because we still don't have a lot of answers as to what's going on in some of these timelines. This includes the serial killer timeline, the box of calamity timeline, the killer hunt timeline, and yeah, the zombie slasher timeline. You know, we just got so many answers that we still need, and I'm still skeptical that the second scenario actually is the truth. And we don't know what's on the artificial satellite. And I would like a resolution with the Cult of Takumi, just because I like the Cult of Takumi route. I doubt we're going there. As soon as we go there, we're all addicted to Takumi, and that would be gross. Sorry, Hiruko, but I made my decision. My decision hasn't changed. We need to go to the serial killer timeline. I can't just leave myself like that. I wouldn't budge at that point. I see. She nodded listlessly. How about you? I told you I won't object no matter what you choose. I'll keep my mouth shut and go along with it. You'll help me? Yes. Aw, thanks, Hiruko. I gave Hiruko a grateful smile. She put her hand on her hip and let out a short sigh. 7:40 p.m. It's been 10 minutes since the leap window opened. In order to regain the time we'd lost, I had to configure the machine quickly. Hiruko and I put on our leap suits. All right, let's go. Is this gonna be the canonical reason why the Gi won't infect everybody? Like the zombies never show up? That'd be interesting if we kill them. That makes sense. Like, wouldn't it be about that time? All right, we made it back to the school. Hiruko spoke in a calm, clear voice. Are you sure you're okay with this? I'm the type to adapt quickly. I don't waste time worrying about somebody I know. Come on. I had to put him down again. She's just nonstop about it, man. Now then, we're here to fix Takumi too, but where is he? I think I might know. Today is day 50, the day of the half to 100 party. Oh, we had that in this timeline? I forgot we even had one like that. Ah, so he's in the cafeteria with the others. Yeah, but we can't just walk in there dressed like this, can we? So I have an idea. Yeah, we did have a moment when we were able to run around and stuff. I see they left the party poppers behind in the rec room. Yeah. So Takumi too went there to collect them from the gift-o-matic. Yeah, if we wait here, we could rush him when he arrives. He's going to come up those stairs to the 3rd floor. After a short wait, there he was, just as predicted. Versions of me from this timeline. Takumi too. That's the one where we just like run into him, like from stage right. He just like one just came running in. It was great. Takumi 2 took a solid punch to the gut from Hiruko, went down. He was unconscious before he hit the floor. I completely forgot about that. That's awesome that we're resolving it. Hiruko and I brought him to the infirmary. I let Hiruko handle his treatment. Good job, buddy. Alright, his treatment is finished, all thanks to this. The cerebral glitch repair program. Then the GI data in his brain is, yes, it's been completely erased. Well done. That means I won't hurt anyone else in this timeline. Indeed. We'll be back to the harmless, dim-witted Takumi Sumino we all know and love. Interesting. You know, that'd be fair and true if we were in the correct timeline. I wonder if we're in the zombie timeline, actually. Because it's possible that's the case, because that'd be this one right here. So I wonder if we're actually in this timeline after Yugamu died. We'll see. Her insults didn't sting in the least. If anything, they were music to my ears. It's like, yeah, totally mundane and dumb. All right, let's go. After that, Hiruko and I hauled Takumi 2's unconscious body to the metal workshop and found a place and set him down. We were trying to be considerate then when we chose that room. We thought it would be easier for everyone to find him somewhere closer to the cafeteria, where the party was being held. That was the end of Takumi 2 problem. Hiruko and I quickly returned to the lab. Double ellipses. Let's head back. Right. You know what? I don't do this that often. Well, let me go ahead and finish it out because I don't think No, it should be fine. I'm going to save real quick. And I'm actually going to go to day 50. I want to replay that in that timeline. I don't do this often, so let's try it out. Let's see what actually happened. Okay, in the non-zombie timeline, Yugamu's alive. So we're going to start the day there. And it's going to be at nighttime that this happens, so we're just going to skip through it. I don't think we get free time or anything like that. And I can't remember what exactly it's going to be. Look at all the... Oh, Salmon Row. I forgot about that. Ration-O-Matic, pizza, Yugamu's there. They were going to throw a party. So why didn't it work? So yeah, it was this timeline. Why didn't it work? All right, go to the Gift-O-Matic. All right, so this is what Takumi saw. Here we go. Okay, I think it's on the way back, maybe? Party poppers, here they are. I should get back. Thankfully, nothing happened. The others must have started the party without me. I could hear the voices as I approached the cafeteria. Huh? Hey, I've got more food. Someone bring me the plates. Wait, huh? Oh my gosh, what a cool way to tell this story. What a cool... Oh, it's not Final Figure. That's the one, the Calico Cat. That's the scene. Wait, huh? So, yeah, it wasn't in this timeline. It's got to be the other one. How am I misremembering? There's no way. It has to be. Oh my gosh, how crazy. Okay, we're going to go to the other slasher route and see if we actually had a party that day too. I just don't remember the party that day as well. It's been so long. That was like at the beginning of the game. All right, here we go. We're going to zoom through this. I think it's the similar stuff. Yugamu's been dead for a while now. Yep, the party. Holy Toledo, guys. That's why they are solving a problem. Why wasn't Takumi? Why wasn't Takumi brainwashed with the Gi data during the zombie timeline. We have a reason. Oh, okay. I go the wrong way. Yeah, watch this. We're gonna get, like, just jumped. Yep, there he is. All right. Problem solved. And we wake up in the metal lab. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. I love it, dude. I love it. All right, we're just gonna reload to where we were. Let's head back. Right. I smacked the red button and got on the platform. Hiruko followed the suit. Here we go. That was awesome. You know, that was very satisfying. You know, it did solve a problem. Yeah, why the Gi data wasn't affecting Takumi in the zombie timeline. So, yeah, I'm curious how... So Takumi just legit made that mistake. I mean, it's for the best, because, like, that timeline was pretty screwed. Immediately, I was overcome with intense palpitations. My world was spinning. I could hardly breathe. At first, I blamed the leap suit. I peeled it off, putting my hand deep on my chest. There was no sign of pain getting better. My heart raced, my head spun, my lungs ached.
What's wrong, Takumi?
Just as Hiruko rushed to my side, I lost all strength and fell to the ground. The hole in it? Must be. Suddenly, she was holding me in her arms.
Okay, Takumi. Stay with me.
I wanted to scream to her that I wasn't okay at all, but I couldn't make a sound. I couldn't breathe normally. All the air was gone, as if someone had sucked it out of me with a straw.
Don't tell me.
Still supporting me with one arm, Hiruko reached to my leap suit on the ground. It was the one that I had been wearing. She exclaimed. She examined it closely. Before letting her eyes widen, she gasped.
Oh, there's a hole in it.
Okay, so this is where the hole was discovered by Hiruko. Interesting.
Why? How? Nothing happened when we jumped into that timeline.
Interesting. So there's a new rule. There's a new rule somewhere in this. So if I remember correctly, so does that mean the leap suits are constant? That's my theory right now. So this is the timeline I'm thinking of. Let me see here. All right, we'll examine this in a second.
Looking closely, it's starting to fray in a few spots. Did one of these spots get torn open?
Huh, wait, huh? How? So,
It doesn't matter what caused it.
Yeah.
Takumi, this has to be...
leap damage.
I squeezed the words out of my throat. Everything around me was getting hazy. The very next moment, my consciousness fell apart, 2,000 pieces, vanishing without a trace, like a dust in the wind. We are is dust in the wind. Day 7-1. We are not done. I awoke suddenly. My eyelids slowly opened, and I saw... Yeah, of course. Here we go. All right, we're going to be taking a detour again. Never mind. I just realized something. So I was saving, and I was going away. We skipped 21 days. 21 days. Oh, man, this is going to be a bad ending. Oh, no. Anytime we have to skip this much, oh my gosh. And look here. No way. We're right where the other timeline. Oh my gosh. That's horrific. Man, I was just going to look up something, and I'm still going to do it, but I just wanted to point that out that I discovered it now, so that way you're not surprised. Like, why isn't Bryn reacting to this? It's because I saw it. Like, that's insanity. Okay, we need to go to the killing game route. That's where we're going. I saved already. And the question is this the day we shoot a crossbow at the sponsor? That's the question. If the answer is yes, then we know something. Okay, everyone's all together. You know, maybe not. Maybe it's day 49? Oh, them two are chilling. Okay, maybe it was... Maybe, I just don't remember. What day did we fight the sponsor? The first time. Okay. Well, let me take a look here. Leave Moko behind. Battle. It looks like the sponsor isn't around, so let's take a look. You know what? It says it was done on day 54. I just had to look it up online just to make it easier on me because I didn't want to be sifting through all day. So I'll just take their word for it. Day 54. So that, my theory is kaput. I thought that maybe the crossbow hole is what caused the hole for Takumi. I woke suddenly, my eyelids slowly opened, and then I saw...
Hiruko.
Just ellipses. Huh? I flew upright, shocked by the sound of her voice, while I tried to, but... What are we, like everything's wrong with us? I couldn't get my muscles to cooperate and unceremoniously rolled out of bed instead.
Are you all right?
With Hiruko's help, I managed to get to my feet, my legs trembling like a newborn fawn's. I have 4 questions. What? But 4? So suddenly? Just answer me. What day is it today? She sighed. She continued after a deep sigh. You're not going like this. Day 71. Day 71? Yes. You've been out cold for 20 days. Okay. Wow. Next question. Why did you just scream like that? Isn't it obvious you suddenly woke up after 20 days? I'm starting to think that you might never open your eyes again. Sorry for making you worry. It was just like NOZOMI. NOZOMI had the same reaction whenever we did this once. I wasn't worried. Besides, you should see how worried everyone else is. That's right. I need to tell them that you're awake. All right, see you, Hiruko. Hiruko was about to run for the door, but I was quick to stop her. Wait. Huh? I'm not done. I still have 2 questions left. What are they? What about our battles? The enemy must have attacked while I was out. They attacked all right, day 57, day 63. But, as you can see, the school is still standing. We fought without you and won. Oh, thanks. That's some good work. That hardly sounded sincere. Don't tell me you feel like you missed out. Or do you not like the team? That the team proved it could win without you? Hey, come on! Never mind that. What's your last question? Oh, well, this is a vague one, but did anything change while I was asleep? Change? No, nothing's changed. Did you find anything out? Though, any new information? Oh, I do have one thing. It's about the liver mortis codes. There's no point in collecting them. What? Why? Because the distress signal transmitter... The next moment, I was suddenly seized with the violent nausea. It surged from deep inside me and ripped along my throat. I couldn't hold back. Huh? I spewed liquid all over the place. It was sticky, shiny, fresh blood, color of ripe cherries. What the hell? Takumi, you... I'm fine. Don't worry. What? Don't lie to me. You're clearly not okay at all. You haven't recovered from your leap damage. You need to rest more. I've rested plenty. I was asleep for 20 days. But Takumi... The nausea was gone, but my vision was still blurry. What the hell happened? Did I just, like, spit up a bunch of blood? That I don't understand. My pulse was racing, and with each throb, there was a stabbing pain in my head. Tomorrow on day 72, another attack is coming, right? I can't leave it all to you. You're planning to fight like that? Yeah. Don't be absurd. You're in no condition to fight. But I have to. I have to protect everyone's happiness. Let's sit down and behave. If you go out onto the battlefield now, you'll make them all miserable. I will. You're really slow, aren't you? If you fight now, if you go out on the battlefield, you're going to die. Do you hear me? You leapt twice with your skin exposed. Even though you were wearing a leap suit on day 50, it had a hole in it. You know what that means, right?
If you parallel leap 2, maybe 3 more times with exposed skin, your body will eject all of its cryptoglobin. That means no more revivals. You'll die, and you'll stay dead.
So that's why they included that line, because it didn't at all mean anything for Hiruko in the true timeline ending. You said once or twice more. Then I have one more time left at most. Takumi. I'm okay. Whatever happened just now is okay. It's nothing to worry about. Hiruko shook her head, dumbfounded. You're not in the right mind, Takumi. Do you remember what I told you before?
Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
So that's why they included that part too. Are you saying I'm not being rational? That's exactly what I'm saying. If you go into battle like this, you'll only slow us down. You didn't know that if you were thinking straight. You're also forgetting that your fate isn't yours alone.
In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
We need all the Special Defense Unit members together until the final day. If we lose just one person, you and I won't be able to break free of this infinite loop. So please stay here, rest, do it for me. Double ellipses. Hiruko made a point. Maybe I wasn't thinking rationally. The team had managed to win battles without me twice. They'd be more than proven themselves. Maybe there was no sense in forcing myself to go. Arguably, it was part of my duty as captain to trust them. But even if things had worked out for them so far, there was no guarantee that would be the case in tomorrow's battle as well. If I stayed back and everyone got killed, I'd overcome with immeasurable regret. What was the right choice? Should I go and fight, or should I stay and let everyone handle it? I agonized over the decision until finally I made my choice. Oh, we're making a choice here. Nice. I was expecting that. We're gonna sit back, bros. We're gonna take it easy. Take it easy. We are not gonna fight tomorrow. Nope. Nope. Huh? Fine, I won't go. You've made a wise decision. But it's not because I don't want to die. Only because I don't want to get in your way. Plus, it's very likely that all the exertion of the battle would make this illness worse. And if I really do end up dying, we won't break free from the time loop. You're doing this for me too, aren't you? I nodded. Thank you. I'm glad you decided to be reasonable. Get some rest tomorrow. Please. I'm an expert at getting rest at this point. Hiruko smiled at my little joke before she left. It didn't take long for everyone else to show up to my room. It must have been a shock for them to see me awake after I'd been unconscious for so long. They cheered, they cried, they danced happy dances. Once all the emotions settled down, they carried me outside. What? And tirelessly threw me into the air over and over again? What? Excuse me, get some rest. What are you talking about? You don't need rest, you need some big old throws-ups. Let's go, boys. Yeah, let's do it. Rah! Rah! Over and over and over again. Ridiculous. I don't even understand. Like, how is this helping him? Heat welled up in my chest. Such a bunch of lovable idiots. But it made me feel all the more frustrated. I wouldn't be able to fight for them tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to protect them. I'm supposed to be their captain, their leader. I couldn't help feeling overwhelmed with regret. Day 7-2. Day 7-3.
Good morning. Well, good evening. And welcome to day 73, actually.
I had absolutely no memory of the previous day. I wasn't even sure how or when I fell asleep the day before. I asked Hiruko what happened, and she explained.
Sleep damage again. If you take it easy for a while, the symptoms should subside.
How long is a while? exactly?
More than 2 or 3 days, I can tell you that much.
And yesterday's battle?
It was trivial. Nothing but cannon fodder.
Oh, I'm glad it went well.
You don't sound like you mean that. Are you upset?
A little. I feel like I got benched before the game even started.
Her expression
Can
softened a
you
little.
Stand?
Huh?
I'm asking if you're able to move.
Probably. If I tried.
All right. Then come with me. I have something to discuss with you.
Okay, I'm down. What? We went to the wrong timeline? Keep it down. What if everyone hears you? Wait a minute. So you're saying on day 50, we didn't go to the killer timeline, but the zombie timeline? That's right.
Ah.
And did you realize? This afternoon, I went to inspect the PLM and noticed when I was checking the logs. That's why the zombie timeline Takumi was normal. Yep. He was cured on day 50 by us. So I didn't end up becoming a killer in the zombie branch. Yep. Well, actually, that's not true. You killed Gaku. No, Gaku was alive in that. Yeah, Gaku was alive. Weird. How could you mess that up? Excuse me? Have you forgotten you're the one that set the machine that time? She's right. I was the one who decided we should go back to the serial killer timeline, and I've been responsible setting up the machine. We were 10 minutes past the beginning of the leap window that time. I configured the machine quickly to regain the time we lost. Yeah, I figured that's what happened. Clearly, I screwed up. It was Claire's mistake that ended up putting us in the wrong timeline. You've got to be kidding me. If we call the serial killer Takumi 2, this means Takumi 2 still hasn't been cured. I'm afraid not. How are you so calm about this? I'm always calm. Let's start walking. We continue our discussion as we change locations. Hiruko, where are the blood space waves going to surge next? Use the device and check for yourself. It's tonight, 12:05 a.m. Just a little past midnight. Technically, that's tomorrow, day 7-4.
Hey!
I'm not arguing with the details with you. So what do? We leap. Where? The serial killer timeline, obviously. Today's day 73. Takumi 2 has already killed 4 people. Ava, Moko, Takamaru, and Karara. Oh, man. But if we jump and cure him, we can at least prevent him from committing further murders, right? We could build a new rail where Takumi 2 stops his crime spree. I messed up the setting, so I have to take some responsibility for what he did after day 50. It's only right I make up for that. I mean, we can't just let him run wild, can we? I understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, there are 2 reasons we can't go and fix him tonight. 2 reasons? First, look at the device again. When does the leap window close? 12:35? Exactly, we'd only have 30 minutes. Even if we run full speed from the lab to the school, that journey would eat up all of our time. It's not possible to heal Takumi 2 and make it back. Then, what if we just stay there? Have you lost your mind? We have no idea when the blood space wave will surge again. There's no telling when we'd be able to come back. And even if time wasn't an issue, we still wouldn't be able to fix Takumi 2. Too much time has passed since the Gi awakened. The Gi's data will have already eroded every last nook and cranny of his brain. The program will no longer be able to remove the glitch. This is why you need to give up on the idea of making him better. Is that clear? Takumi 2 can't be healed. He can't be healed. The words repeated in my mind like a haunting echo. Just then, somewhere in the maelstrom of my thoughts came an idea. All this means is that I need to kill Takumi 2 myself. What an insane thought process, bro. What? That's insanity. All right, day 7-4. 12:05 a.m. Found myself in the lab alone. I wasn't sure how I got there. That reminds me of something Hiruko said.
Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
I love it. My memory issues aside, my reasoning still seems intact to me. I was being completely rational. Absolutely not. No, you're not. If I let Takumi 2 run loose, more of my friends would end up dead. If we can't cure him, I need to get rid of him. That was the rational conclusion I come to after calm and careful consideration. That's right. That's why I came here. To kill myself. Double ellipses. Time to head to the serial killer timeline. "1:30 a.m. By the time I made it to school, the leap window had long since been closed. It looked like I'd be staying here for a while, but that didn't concern me in the moment. I was too focused on fulfilling my goal. I was still wearing this leap suit. The idea of killing myself while being unrecognizable made me uncomfortable. I wanted to consider Takumi 2's feelings too. He'd be able to rest easier thinking he was killed by a mysterious stranger rather than knowing he'd been killed by himself. Just then I realized I was holding something tightly in my hands. Wait, what? Where did we get that? It was a power saw. I had no recollection of where it came from. Maybe I picked it up on the way here. You know what? This is interesting because there is a split in the timeline here, I remember. Yeah, here it is. Spend time with NOZOMI. It was spend time with NOZOMI or spend time with Hiruko. That's right, I remember this. So this is why we had a killer that wasn't Yugamu and wasn't Takumi. Weird. Hold on, wait a minute. So how did everyone die? Because a lot of people died in that route, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, we only had 3 survivors in that. I was thinking that was the killing game route or the zombie route, but no, it was the serial killer route. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I had no recollection of where it came from. Maybe I picked it up on the way here. Okay, so we lost rationality and everything, and we just started like, what? Just killing people? Anyway, I better go look for Takumi 2. Yeah, let's go. My consciousness was fading in and out again. Suddenly, I was in the first floor hallway. I didn't have to look too far. Takumi 2 was right there in front of me. So was NOZOMI 2. Eek! NOZOMI, run this way! Oh, we're gonna chase. The moment they spotted me, their faces contorted in terror, and they began to run. I couldn't let them get away. I hefted my power saw and gave chase. Awesome, we're gonna be the chasers. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, come here, you. Come here, Takumi 2. You're not getting away from me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. It's me with the power saw. Come here, buddy. Oh boy, we're gonna get him. Oh, you think you can get away from me? Oh, come here, buddy. We're gonna get him. Well, this solves the mystery. I guess we just lost our mind for no reason, and we killed everybody here. I wonder if Hiruko's gonna show up and be like, what the heck is wrong with you, you know? It's possible. We're gonna kill Hiruko too. Weird. Oh my gosh, we're going up. Going up. And finally, cornered Takumi 2 at the top of the staircase. I slowly closed the distance between us. I raised my power saw and then... I wasn't sure how, but maybe he slipped, but Takumi 2 fell backwards, tumbling down the stairs. I quickly followed him down. And there he was, splayed out on the ground. His face was twisted in agony. He seemed barely conscious. He must have hit his head. Now's my chance. I could kill him right away. I ferociously rushed over to Takumi 2, holding the power saw high above my head. I just can't do it. Kill myself? How? How could I? How could I possibly do that to myself? I lost my strength, lowering the power saw, slipped out of my hands and clattered to the ground. Suddenly, Takumi 2's eyes flew open. There was a sinister light in them. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it meant. It was the Gi. The Gi was awakened. I really was inside Takumi 2's brain. In fact, it was, yeah. In fact, Takumi 2 was no longer with us. It made more sense to call him Takumi G. While the Gi had control of his body, the next moment, Takumi G swiftly scooped up the power saw from the floor. My back slashed, I fell to the floor. I could feel how horrible deep the wound was. Oh, it all makes sense. But strangely, it didn't hurt. Maybe my spinal cord had been severely damaged, preventing the pain from reaching my brain. Soon after, the Takumi G made a series of strange decisions. He removed my leap suit. Then he dressed me in my replica class armor, made with the Gift-O-Matic. I wasn't sure what the purpose of that was. It just happened. Once I was in my class armor, he got into position beside me. Then, as if further torment me, he mercilessly shredded my back with the power saw. When he was finally finished with his incomprehensible course of action, Takumi G left with a satisfied grin on his face. All that remained was my body, dressed in class armor, or more accurately, my corpse. After all, I stopped breathing a long time ago. So that's how it happened. How awesome! Oh, thank you. They solved a really good mystery for me that I didn't know about. Ending 60, a form of self-unaliving, yeah. Wow, that was great. We only have 8 more endings left. So we got one, maybe 2 here. I don't know. We are going to be continuing this episode. We are going to be going back to joining the battle. So we're just going to join the battle. We're going to say, Hiruko, shut up. Shut up, Hiruko. We're going in. I'd rather this be my irrational decision than the other one. But I love that ending. That was so good. And it did explain a big question of who the killer was at the end of that timeline. It was Takumi G. It was Takumi G that killed another Takumi.
Huh?
Hiruko, I have to fight. Takumi. Telling you, I'm fine now. I won't hold you guys back in the fight. But I can't just sit here and watch. I can't just sit around while everyone puts their lives on the line. Please hear me out. I really genuinely want to fight for all of us. Hiruko shut her eyes. After a heavy sigh, she spoke. Fine, if you insist, but if it gets too much for you, let me know immediately. A servant can't die before his master. That's an order, you hear me? Yeah, of course. Hiruko quietly took her leave after hearing my answer. It did take long for everyone else to show up in my room. It must be a shock for them to see me awake after I'd been conscious for so long. They cheered, they cried, they're happy, dances, whatever. Once all their emotions had settled down, they carried me outside and threw me in the air over and over again. I flew through the air. I felt certain I'd made the right choice. I would fight to protect them. That was the right thing to do. I couldn't possibly It couldn't possibly be a mistake. At the same time, I was more sure than ever that I needed to stay alive until 10 a.m. on day 100. For all of us, for Hiruko, I have to keep everyone alive at the very end. I made a solemn vow in my heart as I flew in the air, coming just that small distance closer to the satellite. My head was fuzzy. Everyone was already gathered inside the war room. They were discussing all of the details of the upcoming defensive battle, but I could barely hear anything. It was my head. It was like my head was submerged underwater. Takumi? Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, he can't help it. He's still in recovery. He was asleep for 20 days with an unknown infection, after all. Apparently, that was the cover story Hiruko came up with. It was as good an explanation as any. He was in no position to start talking about leap damage, after all. But, can you fight like this, dude? Couldn't you get more rest? I said I'm fine. I won't get in the way. You have to believe me. I clenched my fist and pleaded. Immediately after, the alarm sounded. I think you should be just standby. Hang out in the war room. Give your advice. Shut up. Give your advice, like, you know, and if you're needed out there, go out there. I think that's what he should be doing. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special defense unit, move out. That's ridiculous. Oh, so then he just lost all of his cryptoglobin. That'd also be funny. Oh, geez, this again.
Help me!
Here we go again. Shit. Yes, we're skipping this shit. Yeah, they were just a bunch of peons. They were right.
Takumi, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Why do you ask?
You look like you're struggling with every step.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't.
No way. We're only fighting minions anyway. This is nothing.
Are you certain of that, Sir Takumi? You're absolutely pouring sweat. It doesn't look like it's nothing.
Drop it! I told you not to worry about me.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's fine.
Focus on the next wave. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not like this! Help me!
Oh, that's smart, Bryn. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's smart. We have two different ones, too. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm thinking of random things, random projects.
That's all there is?
That's what I do.
There's no commander this time, so yes. That's it.
That's it.
What a letdown.
Like appetizers with no entree.
It was so easy that it makes me feel unsettled.
Oh.
Maybe it was a harbinger of a future disaster?
You mean a death flag?
We still won. Isn't that what matters?
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, Takumi, go ahead and lead our chant.
Takumi?
Takumi, Takumi.
Takumi, you don't look so good.
We're just gonna.
Takumi, what's the matter? Snap out of it!
Yeah.
Takumi!
Takumi!
Takumi, Takumi. I called it. We need to start chanting Takumi. Takumi, Takumi. Oh! We're on day 98.
Fine morning.
Thank you so much, Sire. I came to with the morning announcement. I heard the date loud and clear. Day 98? Can't be. I remembered to myself and I tried to get up out of bed, but after being asleep for so long, I couldn't get my muscles to engage. I twisted around and rolled out of bed, steadying myself against my desk as I forced myself to my feet. I have to ask everyone what happened. They should be at breakfast right now. I stumbled out of my room and leaning against the walls as I continued my way to the cafeteria. There's like nobody there, right? Oh, everyone's there. Okay, is everyone there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Uh-oh, who's missing? Someone missing? I'm 15. So there should be 16 of us, right? Okay, Nozomi. Where's Nozomi? Where's she at? When I got there, they're frozen like statues. Their jaws practically dropped to the floor. Takumi? Wait, there was someone missing. It was Nozomi. I couldn't see her anywhere, but before I could ask, Gaku started talking. Hey, are you guys messing with me? Why is Takumi here? What do you mean? Why, he must have come to... Yeah, Takumi's awake! Yo, you're back! Yay, wahoo! Thunderous cheers echoed around me. Everyone gathered around. They hugged me and roughed my hair, and they clamored with delight. Eventually, once their excitement subsided a little, I fixed my hair and cleared my throat. Can I ask what happened the last 25 days while I was asleep? Where to start? We took turns looking after you. What about the defensive battles? We had one on day 87 and day 93. An elderly warrior named Dalzia came both times, but we vanquished him. Oh, speaking of battles, Feshness is coming tomorrow, but you don't need to fight. What? Of course I do. Just how clueless are you? You're in no shape to fight. That's right, Mr. Subito. Take it easy. Just get some rest. If your leap damage gets any worse, we're all in trouble. Huh? I couldn't believe my ears. Hey, how do you guys know about leap damage? I told them everything, even about the time loop. Why? Well, we grilled her about it. We asked her if you really had to come from with some mysterious infection. We were like, you didn't tell us what happened so we could find a way to cure him and save him together, just like that. But...
If you tell them the truth...
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I lived through 140...
Pardon a crap smear like me for opening his fetid face hole, but... I'm just gonna skip his dialogue. Anytime he says something like that, we're just gonna skip it. We just talk over him. That's right. I'm so... Okay, what does he say? Should we be happy Takumi's feeling better? Whatever. Shut up, Shoma. Yeah, I'm so happy. I can do a backflip. Can't do it. She tries to do a backflip the rest of the time. Here we go. It just falls over. Gets up. Okay, let's try again. Just hits a chair, hits part of the table, knocks out. They just leave her there. I finished making the baby jar too. Now we just need Nozomi to wake up. Wait, what's wrong with Nozomi? I couldn't keep up with all this. Everything they said led to this new question. What's a baby jar and what happened to Nozomi? Yeah, about that. Everyone fell silent. Something must have happened. Something that was too difficult to talk about. Hiruko, why don't you tell him? We still haven't eaten breakfast, so... All right, Takumi, come with me. Hiruko left the cafeteria, hurried after her. Eventually, we reached our destination. Oh, shit. What? What the hell is going on? Why is the escape pod all corroded? Can't you tell it's particle of bacteria? But we sprayed QB liquid all over the school in day 42. Inside the school, yes, but we must have missed some in affected areas. Bacteria found its way through the vents. We only found out 10 days ago or so. There wasn't any point in spraying it down with our remaining QB liquid. Even if we'd done that, there's no way we could have the pod repaired by day 100. But then, when the final attack launches on day 100... Oh, we got a reminder. This is the launching of attack. Yeah, we always have to do that. Don't worry, the attack's not going to launch. Why? We're not going to stop it. We're going to stop it. How? We're going to take the baby out of the machine in the defense room. You can't do that. You'll kill him. Normally, that you'd be right. We can't just remove him without a plan. That's why Tsubasa made a baby jar. Here's a photo of it. Like she said, she just finished it, so the jar is still empty for now. We're going to put the baby in there as soon as we're finished with breakfast. Will he be able to survive in that thing? Yes. The jar has a life support system attached to it, so then the missiles won't be fully charged at the of his energy. Which means we'll be able to stop the final attack. Oh, I guess I don't have anything to worry about after all. Nobody told you to worry in the first place. I can't say we're totally in the clear, though. Are you talking about Nozomi? Hiruko nodded. What happened to her? I think showing you would be the best way to explain. Come with me. She's in her room. Okay, let's go to her room.
Nozomi? Why is she glimmering?
What the hell?
It was day 85. I brought everyone to the lab to tell them about parallel leaping. On the way back, a tiny meteorite came flying down from the sky.
What? What? Huh?
It exploded in midair, and these particles of light came raining down.
What? What is this? What?
Nozomi was completely covered in them. Thankfully, she doesn't seem to have any external wounds. But she lost consciousness immediately after it happened.
What is this stuff? I don't understand.
That brings us to what you see here.
Is her life in any danger?
No. She's just sleeping. Her breathing and pulse are normal. So, don't worry about that.
I stared hard at Nozomi. She was comatose, and yet, for some reason, it didn't make me feel anxious. Maybe it was because of that magnificent shine coming off of her body. What is this? To me, it looked like something sacred, like that would only be granted to the chosen one or something. That's so weird. Now then, we've taken up a lot of time getting you up to speed. Everyone's waiting in the cafeteria. We need to head to the defense room and put the baby in the jar. What about breakfast? You're going to have to skip it. Are you insane? I've slept for 25 days. But you're still fine, aren't you? We were feeding you intravenously. Now that she mentioned it, I realized I didn't really feel hungry. Come on, let's go. All right, let's go. I guess we're gonna, yeah. True evil appears without warning. It was a realization I felt all too keenly. Back in the cafeteria, Hiruko and I were greeted by the scene that was difficult to process.
This
what?
Can't be.
Hey, what? What? Everything was fine. We literally left for like 5 minutes. The blood drained from my face. We can save them all. Let's get the revivomatic drones. The blood drained from my face. I went weak on my knees, and I could hardly continue standing up. What the hell happened here? I clutched my chest and tried to take deep breaths. Calm down, I told myself. I had to stop panicking and make sure I was really seeing what I thought I was seeing. Takamaru, Yugamu, Ima, Darumi, Kiyoshika, all 5 of them were laying limply in a sea of blood. There wasn't even a hint of movement. It was clear they were already gone. No, they're not. Come on, let's save them. Let's put them in their revivomatic. It hasn't been that long. Look, it looks like they have their cryptoglobin. Just zip and bring them and suck them up. Let's go. The other 8 were laid out on the floor around them. There was no sign of blood on them. Are they okay?
Out of it, Takumi. We need to get them to the infirmary.
Right. Got it.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Hiruko. It was Hiruko, I think. Okay, so in another timeline, it was the murder mystery Hiruko. Was it? Yeah, it was the murder mystery. Where are you at, you bitch? Here you are. On day 97, she's like, I'm gonna go and get the baby jar from another timeline. The SF's timeline specifically. She said it. It's here we are. Everyone's dead and the baby jar's gone. You son of a bitch. No sooner than I took a step forward.
It's you.
Wait, what? How? Wait, huh? How did she get here?
The key infected Kako. It's Kako G.
Yeah, how did you get here?
Terrible nickname. Could you please not call me that?
Wait, yeah, did she escape? Is that what happened? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Did she escape in that timeline? The mystery timeline? I mean, it's possible. Here it is here. I really don't remember. Yeah, I guess she escaped. I just don't remember.
Anyway, you know me? You must have been to that timeline then. Have you been following me? Not that it matters now.
Kakoji continued speaking as she swung around her survival knife.
Shame. I was about to kill the rest of them too. You just had to show up and ruin it.
You must be the one who ran away from the mystery timeline.
Wait a minute. The people that died here. Let me... No way. So, the ones that she killed. Darumi, Takamaru, Kiyoshika, Ima, and Yugamu, which are the survivors of the mystery route so far. So, we now know where the class comes from, so that makes sense. So yeah, and she's trying to get the numbers.
Mystery timeline. I'm not familiar with that name, but you're probably right. Except I didn't run away. I just got bored and went somewhere else.
That's right. We chased after her and she did escape.
I made sure to slaughter every last one of them in that timeline.
Oh, wait, is she she's one of the ones where she kills everybody? Because one of the timelines here is like whenever she killed everybody. That's right. Okay, so she should have the numbers then, maybe? If this is the same Kakoji?
Why would you do that?
Did I never tell you? Deep inside me, there's an unstoppable urge to kill other animals. It's part of my reproductive instincts. I was born that way.
Just born that way.
For me, killing feels like what your species does in bed.
Ew.
But if you ask me, the things you do there are far more grotesque and repulsive.
No, wait. I mean, it could be, you know, it depends. Gaku?
Oh, look. They've started to come around while we were talking.
Oh, no.
What did you do to them?
No.
Nothing too serious. I just put some sleeping pills in the water cooler.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody drank the water and fell unconscious.
Oh my gosh. She's done this before.
Anyway, it'll be a problem for me if they wake up. The odds of a 10-on-1 fight aren't in my favor. This doesn't mean you've won, though. I just don't want to harm this vessel. I've had her for more than 75 days now. I've become quite attached. I really must be going now. See you around.
Where's she going? I was about to protest when... Ran out of the cafeteria at unbelievable speed.
We have to chase her down!
Wait, Takumi. We need to do something about our friends first.
Damn! You're right.
Hiruko and I examined the bodies of the first 5. They bled out, having lost all their cryptoglobin. We couldn't revive them. I honestly was blaming Hiruko. I thought Hiruko just went there. I was like, I'm getting the baby jar. Step. No, Hiruko. We couldn't revive them. The strength left our bodies, and we collapsed to the ground. It wasn't long after the rest of the unit came to. They were all horrified to see the carnage before them. Kaka was particularly distraught. She clung to Ima's corpse and held it tight. She wailed like an animal, shaking her head and heaving heavy stops. Even now, the shock still colored their faces. Hoping to calm everyone down a little, Hiruko and I brought them to the gym. I see sleeping pills in the water cooler. We drank it and it knocked us out. My head is still fuzzy. My vision is all blurry too. I can't stand up. But who would do this? Let me make one thing clear. The culprit is not one of us. It's some kind of creature that came from another timeline. Creature? A gi. Hiruko was probably trying to spare everyone by leaving out that it was possessing a version of Kako. If our Kako were to find out, she'd probably be beside herself with grief and guilt.
Hey!
Hiruko and I will go after it. You guys wait here.
Oh,
No, No, I'm going to. Kako, I understand how you feel. No. I'm going to kill that thing. After screaming at the top of her lungs, Kako lurched forward. The effects of the medicine haven't worn off yet. You can't run like this. How can you say that? You're the one that was coma for days. Yeah, but I'm fine now.
No.
Enough of this, Takumi. We need to go. Everybody, take care of Kako. Got it. What? Why? Why? I want to go too. I want to go. Let me go. Kako was having a complete meltdown, tears streaming down her face. Everyone practically tried to get a hold of her. Thanks, guys. That was all I could say before Hiruko and I ran out of the gym. We were unsure if Kako-ji was still on the premises, but we still searched the school just to be sure. When we reached the war room,
Sirei and Nigo too.
Hiruko rushed over to them. After a short inspection, she turned to me, her face to shin.
Completely destroyed. Totally beyond repair.
God.
It's possible she hasn't given up on trying to kill us all.
So, maybe.
We looked at each other and realized
bad.
Nozomi's in trouble.
We bolted out of there, making our way to Nozomi's room on the rooftop. Double ellipses. We get in a scene. We burst in the room, looked at the bed. Possible she's gone. No. We returned to the rooftop and looked around. Just then, we heard the sound of a propeller turning. It's coming from the schoolyard. We ran to the fence. I grabbed onto it and looked down and to see the fire extinguisher drone hovering in the distance. Sure enough, under the drone it's Kako-ji and she's holding somebody. It's Nozomi. Kako-ji cut through the wall of fire with the drone and ran along the path it cleared for her. Hiruko, let's go. Right. We rushed into the city ruins. There was no sign of Kako-ji. Where'd she go? Could she be going to the lab?
Hey!
When's the next sleep window? Tonight, 9:20 p.m. Then what would be the point taking her there? Why would she want to take Nozomi to another timeline? How should I know? I don't even know why she took Nozomi in the first place. Anyway, the lab's the only place that makes sense, so I know. Let's go. We ran to the lab. After 5 minutes of sprinting, Hiruko suddenly stopped. Look there. She was pointing down the alley. I could see something stirring. It was Kako-ji, but she had already spotted us. She jumped as high as in the air and vanished, with Nozomi in her arms all the while. Damn it. We were so close. We stared in the direction Kako-ji fled. That's not the way to the lab, is it? No, it's a complete opposite direction. So she's not trying to go there. I don't know. She might just be trying to misdirect us. Then I'll go in the direction she went, and you could search. Have you forgotten how incredibly strong Kako-ji is? We can't risk facing her alone. It's too dangerous. She has a point. I didn't care what happened to me, but I couldn't let any danger come to Hiruko. Then we'll have to look together. I agree. Let's search any place she might have wanted to go. But in the end, we couldn't find her. Oh my gosh, we went everywhere. What the shit? Even the city? Dear Lord. We couldn't find any sign of Kako-ji anywhere. And as we were searching, the sky grew dimmer. Night fell, clinging to our last hope. We ventured to the mountains to the northeast. We kept walking for some time till we approached the summit, where we finally spotted a wriggling shadow. Kako-ji, we'd found her, but she found us too.
Wow, not bad. You figured out I was here.
What can
yeah.
I say? Vermin has a very distinctive smell.
Yeah, get her.
Are you talking about me? I'd say your kind are the real vermin here.
Oh man, she got us back for that one.
What do you mean by that?
Just tell us what you want. Why did you take Nozomi?
When I was on the roof, I saw light coming out from under her door. I went inside to investigate and saw her in bed. I knew it the moment I laid eyes on her. She's a variant.
A variant? Wait, what? Like
variant?
a Pokemon card?
When a certain species is exposed to a special kind of light called a Treem ray, their body's composition morphs them into something called a variant.
What the shit? Trium Ray variant? Is this added to my archive like right now? Like maybe later it will be.
I'll spare you the details as I doubt you could understand. But
Yeah, I really don't understand. Yeah, spare me the details.
variants are a rare delicacy for my kind. I must return to my native planet and offer up her body to them.
No way. You have a native planet? You're not from
That's
here?
why I'm looking for a craft to take me back. Specifically, our own craft, which is capable of warp travel.
No way. What? I asked Kakoji if that meant there was a craft nearby. She replied readily enough.
There should be, but that doesn't appear to be the case in this timeline.
Oh,
Our
what?
spacecrafts can travel through blood space, so it may have ended up in another timeline instead.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so interesting. My thoughts were interrupted before I could ask any more questions. Wait, so did we figure out who killed all those minions at the in the slasher timeline with the zombies? Did we figure that out? I don't think we did, but it's kind of ambiguous. Like it was the Gi or it was serial killer. I don't know. My thoughts were interrupted before I could ask any more questions. I was suddenly overcome by a violent fit. It must be the leap damage acting up. The world swayed in front of me. My legs went weak, and I fell onto my knees.
Are you all right, Takumi?
No. Kakoji saw her opportunity and took it. With a smirk, she held Nozomi close. Launched herself in the air, vanishing into the darkness. Is there any way we could save her? Shortly after my fit subsided, I got back on my unsteady feet. I knew your leap damage wasn't healed yet. No, it's because I didn't eat. I'm out of stamina. Don't lie to me. Just let's go. Go where?
Huh?
Who's the dimwit now? Kakoji's practically spelled out where she's going. What did she say just now? Her spacecraft might end up in another timeline. She really is going back to the lab this time. I nodded and took off running. Hiruko was right behind me. We hurtled down the mountains and raced between the buildings and the city. We made it. What time is it? 9:35. The leap window's open, 9:20. That was 15 minutes ago. Then stop yapping and move. Okay, here it goes. We raced into the lab. There we saw someone in a leap suit on a circular platform next. It had to be Kakoji. In her arms was another suit-clad figure. Nozomi, obviously. Light particles started to fill the air before our eyes. They were going to leap any second.
Escape.
A memory from the mystery timeline came flooding back to me. Nozomi defended me. She sacrificed her own life. I didn't want it to happen again. Couldn't lose her. I promised her. I promised. I had to protect her no matter what. I hunched over about to leap toward Kakoji, and then Hiruko
Takumi,
yelled at me.
No! You can't! You need a suit! If you go again unprotected, you won't make it! You'll die!
After hearing Hiruko's plea, I knew what I had to do. Okay, we get to pick. Dear Lord, there's so many decisions. So I think this one here will lead to the ending that I think it does. Yeah, we're gonna attack. We're going in. We're gonna save Nozomi. I didn't hesitate or delay for a single second. My body moved before my mind did. If we could take off her helmet, that would really screw her up, right? Wouldn't it? I assume it would. Enough for Hiruko to come in and save the day. Herb Stomper. Am I right? I found myself laid out on the floor. Kakoji must have knocked me away after we jumped timelines. She wasn't in front of me anymore. I got up and rolled around to see her disappearing toward the exit. NOZOMI still in her arms. Damn it. I need to chase her down. No sooner than I took a step forward. Intense pain ripped through my spinal cord. My head spun, my stomach turned, my body went numb, unresponsive. But I couldn't let Kakoji get away. Staggering on my feet, I ran out of the lab. Found Kakoji right there. She was running full tilt toward the end of the street. You won't get away from me. My steps sprung off the ground as I swiftly started to chase after Kakoji. Before, it was the adrenaline, but the pain in my body was fading. Oh, maybe it was the adrenaline, yeah. I could do this. I could catch her. I was gradually closing the distance between us as I ran. Just a little more. I could almost reach her, touch her. I'm not letting her get away. I felt like if I lost her now, it would all be over. I'd never find her again. My body was almost reaching its limit. The pain was coming back. Every cell in my body was screaming for oxygen. But I couldn't stop. I summoned all my remaining strength. I viciously lunged at Kakoji's back. Or tried to anyway. However, Kakoji threw NOZOMI on the ground to a halt and turned.
Huh?
And then, I was still running when her fist smashed into my gut. It was one hell of a powerful counter. I flew to the ground, whirled like a baton, before landing hard onto the ground. Kakoji was quick to follow up. She kicked me over and over again as she spoke.
You are an imbecile! Do you really not understand why I ran?
I mean, to be fair, she's like, what, weighs like 80 pounds? Actually, we can look that up. How much does she weigh? This little tiny thing is 90 pounds. There's like no damage. Just kicking us.
Come, and then she gets in my way.
I knew she'd come and she'd get in my way. Who the hell is she?
I needed you to be alone, so I could torment you. That's why I led you here.
Intense pain jolted through my body every time her foot connected with me. I couldn't tell if the pain was from her kicks or from my leap damage. But as I took kick after kick, I eventually stopped feeling anything. It was like my body was made of rubber. My consciousness soon detached itself from me. In the end, I couldn't even tell who she was stomping anymore. Time continued to pass. Hiruko, save the day!
I feel better now. And you shouldn't have an unbroken bone left in you.
Ew, that's gross. Kako spoke and turned away. As she started to walk away, I saw NOZOMI on the ground ahead of her. NOZOMI? Oh, is it?
NOZOMI!
I remembered her name as I stared at her. More memories of the mystery timeline came flooding back. I had been able to protect her then. She was the one who protected me. She died defending me. She was smashed to pieces. But the Takumi of this timeline is different. I'll do anything, even if it destroys me. I'll give my life to defend Nozomi. I will save her. Because there was glass on the ground? Yeah. Yeah. I wish we had more battle damage to Takumi, but it is still a cool scene. I think that we needed more battle damage, as I said. Yeah, it would have looked nicer.
How could such an ugly species...
Kako G fell to the ground. I quickly took off her helmet and put my hand around her neck. She still had a pulse. She was breathing normally. She was unconscious. I ran over to Nozomi. Just like I'd done to Kako G, I removed the helmet to check on her. She was fine. Still asleep. But she would survive. It was just then that I heard footsteps running over to me. It was...
Huh?
Hiruko. Still alive, I see. Yeah, both of them. I meant you. You've leapt 3 times without protection. You could have died instantly.
Huh?
Sorry. What? Wait, was I right? I think I was right. She kept kicking us. There's not a broken bone in your body left here. Oh, broken. But it's a 90-pound girl just with like this size shoe, just stomping on a normal guy. I'm serious. I think that is what happened. She just assumed it because she thinks like, I'm a big badass. Kick, kick, kick. Hiruko sighed and pulled something out of her jacket. What is that? A beam gun that generates a special electromagnetic pulse. I borrowed it from Tsubasa. I never go anywhere without it. It's harmful to human body, but it can damage real small creatures if you crank up the output high enough. They did say that. What? Just watch. Hiruko made her way to Kako G, lay down on the ground. She stopped beside it, put the muzzle to the temple, and pulled the trigger. Oh no! Immediately after, I was confronted with a grotesque sight. A horrible squirming creature began wriggling out of Kako G's mouth. I'd seen one of them before. I could never forget. It was... There it is. A Gi Queen. To be more precise, it's a female spawner. In the zombie timeline, it was known as Theta 1. I think it's Theta, if I remember right. Well, this one is originally from the Box of Calamity timeline, so technically, it's not that Theta 1. Thank goodness. So Kako G's back to her regular Kako self right now. Yes, we should be calling her Kako 3 instead. She's a denizen of the Box of Calamity branch, after all. But will her brain be okay? I just examined her, and her vital signs don't show any abnormalities. We don't have to worry about her dying. But she's losing lots of blood from the wound on her back, so we should treat her that wound quickly. My heart clenched. It wasn't Kako G who laid out. It was Kako. Oh, that's so cool. Really? Yeah, but where's she going to go? Even if my back had been up against the wall, I felt guilty for hurting her. Wait a minute. Wait, yeah. Where are we going to send her? By the way, what should we do about this thing? I followed Hiruko's gaze. She was using her heel at the shoe to pin down the Gi Queen wiggling into the ground. Isn't it obvious? So many of my friends have been killed by that monster, I didn't even have to think about what we needed to do. I lifted my foot, finally ready to exact my revenge. I used all my might. Crush that disgusting little creature. The Gi let out a grating shriek, writhing in pain for a few seconds, then went still. Now then, let's get out of here. I'll take Kako 3, so you could take Nozo. What is it? Everything was over. I'd finally been able to kill the horrible Gi. I guess I was relieved. I felt completely exhausted. Suddenly, the leap damage-induced fit I'd been holding back this whole time hit me like a raging torrent. Yeah, she's just dead. All at once, I lost consciousness. Ah, geez, poor Hiruko. Had to carry 3 people back. When I came to, I saw her sitting there as always.
If I got paid for every time I had to carry you, I could afford a beautiful mansion in an upscale neighborhood by now.
That's pretty, yeah.
Sorry for all the trouble.
Don't worry about it. You can lick my boots clean again to apologize.
Ugh.
I don't remember ever doing that.
Really? Huh. I must have my timelines confused.
Wait, what? Oh, it says again. I tried to smile, but I couldn't. Not even my cheek muscles would work. Intuitively, I knew I didn't have long. The damage had begun to consume my entire body, killing my cells.
I told everyone you took care of the gi. They were all very grateful. They cried and thanked you for avenging everyone it killed.
A touch of warmth returned to my cold body.
NOZOMI?
She's still sleeping. Awaiting a kiss from a prince, I suppose.
She's safe. Even if she's not awake, I felt myself grow warmer and still.
Kako 3. What's wrong?
Couldn't save her.
I doubt you'll believe me, but someone showed up and stitched up the wound in Kako 3's back.
What? Wait, huh?
Someone.
A woman in a white coat.
No way. Hold up. So it's the same lady that has the... whatever it's called? I don't even know. She gave like a thumb drive and the Omega material.
What?
When she was done treating Kako's injury, she carried her off and disappeared.
Interesting.
She
Okay.
got on board some strange silver vehicle.
What? I didn't understand. Was that because of the leap damage? Are my brain cells so broken that I'm starting to hear
Anyway,
things?
She seemed like a good person, so I don't think we have to worry about Kako 3.
What in the world happened?
Wait, but...
The alarm sounded immediately after I spoke.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
What am I doing? I'm dumb as hell. Looks like Veshness is here. Well, we need to go to the war room. Wait, why are you getting up? Do I need to explain? Of course you do. Exactly what is it you think you're doing? Going to fight. Don't be ridiculous. Fighting in your condition would be suicide. I knew it. The leap damage has impaired your ability to reason. I'm completely rational. I want to fight with my friends. I didn't die last time, did I? Your symptoms have gotten far worse since then. You've left 3 times without a suit. Next time you do it, you will die. Why are you doing... Or are you okay with that? Yeah, there we go. I didn't have time to worry about it. The enemy was already beginning to attack. I need to decide quickly, and my decision is... Leave them to it. Leave them to it. Take a break. Man, there's a lot of endings here. What is this? We only got like 8 more endings. Is that correct? I think so. And the answer is no. We're not going to join the final battle. Let them do it. Take a break, bro. Kick up your legs.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should stay put. I knew you'd come to your senses. But it's not because I'm afraid to die. I just don't want to get in your way at all out there. Everybody would be worried about me and try to protect me. They wouldn't be able to fully focus on the fight, so in the end, I'd be holding them back. In short, you're making this choice with everyone's best interest in mind. Yeah. Good. You made the right choice. I give you 100 points for leadership. Sorry, I can't be of any help. And now you've lost all your points. The captain is meant to boost morale of his fighters, you know. You're not wrong. Okay then, you've got this, Hiruko. I know you'll win. No, your place, servant. What? Anyway, I need to get going. Later, Gator. Hiruko ran her fingers through her hair with a smirk before rushing out of the room. Immediately, I was overcome with a fit I'd been trying to hold back. I had been hoping to at least watch over everyone from the roof as they fought the final battle, but it looked like This wasn't going to happen. I lost all my strength and collapsed on the spot. I didn't even have enough energy to claw my way back to bed. Soon, a piercing pain stripped me of my consciousness. Day 100. It was early in the morning before the usual announcement could be played. I was standing on the roof. Hiruko was in front of me. Huh. You really are resilient, Takumi. You can barely keep yourself upright, can you? There was no sense in trying to act tough. I nodded sincerely. My life would be over soon. The weakening of my pulse made it very clear. You're not going to ask about yesterday's battle? You're standing here, aren't you? Besides, I'm... Right. Thank you. I appreciate everything you've done. You don't need to thank me. Is everyone else sleeping it off? No. They're all in the cafeteria. Really? This early? We ran into some trouble. They're discussing it now. What kind of trouble? Hiruko hesitated for a moment. There's no point in keeping a secret, I guess. The baby jar somehow it suddenly disappeared. Oh, that bitch. That bitch. You fucking asshole. Huh?
Oh.
We noticed after the battle. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but I think it's likely somebody stole it. Somebody who? Hakoji? No doubt. No, I doubt it. She didn't have it in her. Then who? Hiruko seemed to have an inkling. I had a faint recollection of something in the corner of my mind too, but I couldn't quite make it out. It's hard for me to tug the threads of my memories. More than half of my brain cells were already dead after all. Needless to say, the baby wasn't in the jar. We were going to put him in after breakfast 2 days ago, but after what happened to the others, we didn't have the time to, or the capacity. Oh, that's stupid. Then the missiles in the final attack. Yes, they're already charged with energy. The escape pod was in ruins. There was no way we'd be able to fly it into space. Which meant at 10 a.m. we'd all... No. No way. Double ellipses.
Takumi,
Oh shit. Yeah, we're going to go down.
You can't go on much longer. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. I don't want to cause you any more pain. I do have one bit of good news. Nozomi's awake.
Yeah!
Really?
Yes. And she's doing fine. So don't worry.
Sometimes the direction of this game. Look at that face. Look at that face. Really? That's not really big. Really? That's what the face is. What are we doing?
For some reason, that strange light of hers vanished when she regained consciousness.
What the shit is this?
That's good to hear. She's awake. She's okay.
I managed to save Nozomi in this timeline. I avenged the mystery timeline's Nozomi too. But even though I saved her, she'd be gone soon. So would everyone else. Burned by the flames of the final attack, instantly wiped out. Just then, something sparked in my mind. A nearly vanished fragment of memory suddenly turned vivid again. Summoning what little strength I had left, I asked Hiruko a question.
When's the next time we can leap?
Leap?
Yeah.
Why do you want to know?
Just tell me.
The window's already open. It'll last another 3 hours.
I see.
Pain ripped through my body. I somehow managed to string my words together as I wrote it.
Hiruko, listen closely. Jump to... the mystery timeline.
What?
The attack won't launch there. We can save everybody.
Hiruko's face reddened slightly, but it soon faded, her brow furrowing as she bit her lip. I knew what the change in expression meant. We could save everyone if we jumped to the mystery timeline, but Hiruko and I...
In short, if all of the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring...
Yeah, of course.
We'd have to do it all over again.
Yeah, but that's not so bad. Doing it again spending another 99 days together with you.
Oh, jeez, man. It like.
Oh, Takumi. Takumi.
Everyone survived except Takumi. And the loop happens again. Double ellipses.
Hiruko, let me get this straight. We'll really be saved if we go to the mystery timeline you're talking about?
You really are dense. How many times do I have to tell you? Final attack won't launch there, huh? You aren't telling us why that is, though. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't know about this. By the way, where's Takumi? He's already there.
Huh? Why?
You had to take care of something there. We don't have time. I'll explain everything later.
All right, let's get going.
Yes, very well. I put on my leap suit, and of course, I made sure to check it for holes. I guided everyone onto the platform, and then here we go. I want the scene. They should have had the image of all of them on the platform. They should have made the leap suit people smaller, so that way it's bigger and the perspective is bigger, and just make some of the objects a little smaller, and they could have done it.
We're at the Last Defense Academy. But is this really that mystery timeline or whatever? It looks like our school.
Everyone was looking around curiously. I took the opportunity to break away from the group. I hid in the shadows of a tree and observed them shortly.
No.
You're kidding.
How?
Why?
It's not possible.
I thought they were dead.
How are you here?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean,
A miracle! It's a miracle, everybody!
Good job, Hiruko.
All of us are alive.
That's right. We're alive.
brother dearest.
Sister dearest!
Brother dearest.
Sister dearest!
Oh, this is the best Ima though, because like he adjusted the best to Ima or Kako's death compared to everyone else. Everyone else did. Ima did not function whenever Kako was missing or dead, but this one here just was like he adjusted very well with it and adapted very well with the group with it. Ima and Kako ran to each other, flying into each other's arms, and after that,
NOZOMI!
Takumi 7 ran to Nozomi and held her tight. Everybody crowded together, hugging each other, patting each other on the back, pressing their cheeks together. Oh yeah, their butt cheeks, I forgot. I heard their cries of delight, loud and clear, even some sobs. I watched it all, and then I quietly took my leave. I smelt lavender. Yeah, where the hell are you going? Ellipses. Is she going back to her Takumi, or are we going to get some sort of lore reveal here? Something new. It's either going to be sentimental and sweet and everyone dies, or it's going to be some big reveal. Oh yeah, it's sentimental and sweet. Takumi, I'm back. I picked up Takumi's body and quietly whispered to him.
The next loop will be number 147. I don't know if it will be the last, but I'll never forget what happened here. I'll remember. Always and forever. One day, we'll get out of here. We'll leave this infinite loop together. I know we'll make it. If anyone can, it's us.
Oh.
You said so yourself. If you keep believing in something for long enough, you can make it happen.
That's super sweet.
You can overcome any obstacle in your way. So, I'll continue to. One day, we'll wake up on day 101.
Good job, Hiruko. Yep. It's the same video. What a great ending. That was so satisfying. The cursed cycle, continuing it on. That was ending number 59. We got a total of 93 endings. There's only 7 endings left, and we could already see where 2 of them are here. Well, that's going to be the end of our episode for today. We will be going back, probably doing like I did last time, a little mini episode of this ending where we join the final battle. I think it's going to be a little bit longer anyway, so I think it'll work out just fine. But this was a great ending, and it was very satisfying figuring out Takumi and Hiruko's relationship a little bit more. It was very emotional, and it solves the mystery of like who took the baby jar and where did everybody show up to from the timeline to the mystery timeline at the end, and why the people are the way they are. So it was only Hiruko that was doubled in that. I didn't even realize it, but yeah, I knew there were some people that were dead that were alive. I don't know. It was a good ending. I loved it so much. Thank you all so much for watching. YouTube Lane, be safe out.